Welcome to Magic School, the school for boys and girls who want to learn to do magic tricks and be great magicians. But you will see, this is not easy, or so says Truki-chan, who is a studious magician who's learned all the theories of the greatest magicians. If you like, I'll begin to tell you some little tips before starting to teach you some of the tricks that you can show your friends, parents, and audiences in general who'll be surprised at your skills. I'm now going to sit in an armchair where I think and discover many of my famous magic tricks. The important thing to start to make magic is to bear in mind a few little things that I'm going to tell you now. One of these is to give yourself a magic name. For example, Truki-chan, the one and only who you're looking at now. You can find yourself a name like mine, but with your own name. For example, Danny-chan, Maria-chan. You can give yourself the one you like best. And after this, identify yourself with something. Regarding clothes, it could be a top hat or a cap, but it must not be a really big hat in case it covers your face, and then nobody would see anything. For example, some funny trousers or some magic shoes. There are also a lot of little things that we'll be learning during the whole course, and I want to give you an example of one of these things. Like, for example, let me see. Remember that when we begin to make magic, it's going to be hard for all of us, and it seems difficult, but it's not. You simply have to practice. For example, when I was starting to make magic, my professor said to me, "Truki-chan, we're going to play the hanky game." The hanky game is here. He told me, "Watch carefully. Put the hanky into your hand. But what you must not do is open your hand, because the hanky will be seen." And I said, if I get to practice one day very, very much, and I put the hanky here like this, and I open my hand, will I manage to make the hanky invisible? And you know what? In the end, I got it. And why? Because I practiced many times. This is what you have to do yourselves. Only the first 100 times is difficult. After that, it's really very easy. Do you understand? What we're going to do is not waste more time and to begin right now to do magic games. For these first 3 games, we're going to need colored pencils, the ones you like most. A dice. 2 balls of different colors. And a hanky. Here we have a very easy game. We need nothing more than a hanky. You see? We put it like this over our hand. And 1 green ball. We're going to put it underneath. And look what happens when we take away the hanky. Ooh. The ball is yellow. Now look carefully. With the dice for playing drafts or Ludo and for all games, we're going to do a magic trick. Look carefully. With a 4 on one side and a 2 on the other. A 4 on the one side and a 2 on the other. 4, 2, 4, 2, 4. And a 3. With a pencil. Look carefully how I'm going to take the pencil. In the crook of my thumb, like this, and in the other hand exactly the same, see? And now I'm going to do the movement that's difficult, that all of you are going to learn. Ready, steady, and go. And now I'll return to the position before. Very easy. 1 and 2. Do you want to try it? Yeah? Go ahead. Now, from now on, only those boys and girls who are prepared to learn the magic tricks that we've presented can have a look. And it is strictly prohibited to watch for those who don't have the intention to learn the games. And that also goes for the mums and dads, so that you can also learn. But by practicing. The first explication of the game of the green ball and the hanky. Very important to have a yellow ball. Where? In your hand. You see? Look carefully where the yellow ball is. Fixed in this position by the thumb and the palm of the hand. Continuing, we put the hanky like this. You see, there you go. And now we'll show very clearly that we have a green ball, and that when I put it underneath, watch carefully what I do, I put it in my sleeve, drop the yellow ball, and immediately lift it with the hanky so that it comes out like this. Huh? Did you see clearly? Yeah? Let's repeat it once more. We have the yellow ball here in the palm. See? The green ball we show clearly. Always we keep our arm close to our body. And we show it. And in one rapid movement we place it in our sleeve. And we drop the other one. And we introduce it into the middle of the hanky. And pull like this so that it comes out and turns into the yellow one. Remember, first place the yellow ball in the palm of your hand. Hide the green ball in your sleeve. Drop the yellow ball from your hand. And take it out of the hanky as if it appeared magically. The explanation of the dice. See, we're going to do a movement that's a bit difficult. But at the same time, you simply have to put your finger where it's really going to go, which is at the corners of the dice. The thing is to put your fingertips, one here on top and the other underneath. Now, if we put them like this, now it's exaggerated, you just have to make this movement. See? It comes naturally. And when you twist your hand, you turn it. And what we do is turn the dice as well. And we're doing another half turn. 1, 2, and 3. And we see 6. At the same time as we're turning our wrist, we turn the dice with our fingers, see? Now we're going to do it without turning to see what happens. And we have a 3. But by putting our fingers in the correct position, which is this one here and the other one here, we turn and see that there's a 6. We show a 4 and see that there's a 6. In these two positions we've turned, and now we're going to turn again. 4 and a 6. And when we show what it really is, we only have to twist our wrist without turning our fingers and without changing the side, see? We don't make a movement of the dice, we just turn our hand and see that there is a 3. Got it? So time for you to practice. Remember, put your fingers at each corner of the dice. Turn your hand and make the dice turn at the same time. And finally turn your hand without turning the dice. We're now going to do the explanation of this game that's so difficult. Look, the correct position is this. First, we're going to do it nice and slowly, and you're going to have in your hands a pencil, like me, and you're going to repeat this movement. Look carefully. It's really as easy as this. And now I can't do it. Wait a minute, I'm going to concentrate. Truki-chan. The tricky thing is to get the movement like this. 1 and 2. What you have to do is raise the thumb, you see, of your left hand up here, and then move the palm of the right hand to the palm of the left hand. To return, you move the thumb of the right hand towards the left. Go on like this. And it fits back into the first position. We're going to do this movement nice and slowly. And I want you to follow the instructions word for word. We're going to turn our right hand just a bit and raise the left hand. You see the position it's in? And now you lift the thumb of your right hand and you move your right hand to the palm of your left hand. And at the same time, the fingers stick together. Once again, we lift the left hand, lower the right hand, the pencil turns, and we raise the palm of our right hand to position them together. Do you see? 1 and 2. Nice and slowly, because it really is quite difficult. 1 and 2. In order to begin, the thumb of your right hand moves to this part of the left hand and tries to get the pencil to turn. And when you have the pencil turning here, you lower the hand a bit, turn it, and put it in this position. To begin again, it's the same. The left hand moves, goes up, and stays in this position. Once like this, and again like this. Our right hand goes towards us. You see, our left hand goes up so as to join palm with palm. You see? This movement is rapid and will bewilder all the spectators you show it to. Truki-chan. Remember, first hold the pencil the same way with your 2 hands. Then do the magic turn towards the other position. And then return to the original initial position. As you can see, we've learned 3 tricks, which are all fun and really different. Because when you do them, they're going to say to you, hey, do it again! However, the best is to always have in reserve another different trick to surprise them. And even a third. In this way, you're going to learn to do a lot of magic tricks and practice a lot. now we're going to do tricks just with our hands. Yep. Now we're going to learn some magic tricks just by using our hands. The first we've done, if you remember, we had to cross our hands, twist our wrists, link up our fingers, and put each of our index fingers on the two sides of our nose. And to follow, let it go and wave. For this, the position of the fingers is very important, and it's what we're going to learn now. And it's all very important to give correct information. Hands outstretched, arms crossed, twist the wrists. And in this position, when we link up our fingers, the important thing is that the index finger of the right hand, this one here, must be on top. And the index finger of the left hand, this one here, goes under here. See? And then we bring them up here. In this position, they unlink correctly. But if we do it in another position in which the index finger of the right hand is below and the index finger of the left hand is above, look what happens. Remember, first join up your hands. Do a half turn towards yourself and put your index fingers by your nose. If you've done it well, you can separate them magically. Now we're going to see another. This is a very old trick that my grandfather showed me. Look. See? As you've noticed, the finger of my left hand is bent at the second knuckle here. And the hand is pressed right to my body. The thumb of my right hand falls just here. And with the index finger, we cover it. From far away, you can see the effect is that I have a perfectly normal hand. And here is when I separate it. And separate. And separate. The thing is to separate it and replace it again. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. And when you finish, clean your hands well and show that your fingers are correct and real. Remember, first bend the index finger of one hand. With the thumb of the other, make as if this was the continuation of the index finger by covering the area where they join. If you separate it, it'll seem that you can cut off a part of your finger. Now we're going to pull off our thumb. Yes, but don't worry because there won't be any blood. We make an action as if we're trying to pull off a thumb, but note that this is a bit hard. But, as you see, what we do is accompany it with the palm of the hand as if it was hidden. See? We put it like this. Here you have the impression. We lift it, separate it, and we put it back again, and then raise it here again. You see? And once we have it up here, we open our hand. Okay, I'll do it quickly. It's hidden. I do this again. Hip. And then it appears again. 1, 2. When we do it well from close up, you can see that the finger sticks out. Just here. We show that the finger sticks out. But we do this little trick by putting our finger up here. See? The upper bit. And then we put it here. The finger is hidden. We count to 3. 1, 2, 3. Chas! With our right hand, where we have the finger, we put it pressed against our body so that no one can see it. And we show here that there's a part of the finger that can be seen. And here it is. Quickly, as it's painful, we put it here again. We come from this position. We open our hand naturally. And above all, and what's very important to do these tricks well, what you have to do, kids, is practice. Practice, and the best way is in front of a mirror, where your body is at its most visible, where your hands are most visible, and what you're doing with your hands can be seen. And in this way, you yourselves will notice if you're doing it well or badly. Remember, first take your thumb and check its firmness. Then repeat this, but without actually taking it. Show your hand as if the thumb had been pulled off. And to finish, we put it back in its place to uncover it and see that it's back in perfect condition. Now is the time when you need to have a break and practice these last tricks, because it seems to me, frankly, that it's not going all well. Listen to me. Practice it at least 5 times. And if it doesn't work the 3rd time, you have to start again. Once more. Yep. You'll see, kids. You'll get the hang of it. And all those you've shown the tricks to after practicing so much will be left with a face like this. Or with this one. Or this one. Or this one. You want to learn more tricks? Well, stick with me, because there are more to come. Okay, we're going to do the betting trick, It's nice and easy. With the pack of cards on the tablecloth, I'm going to ask that one of you, for example you, cuts the pack wherever you want, okay? And now, once the pack is cut like this, the middle card will be shown and I don't look at it. You're going to take it out and look at it carefully, memorize it, okay? And you're going to put it back in its place, okay? I don't look. Okay. Show it also to the camera so that they see it. And it's very important that you remember the card. Now you put it back in the middle of the pack, yeah? Okay. Very good. So now I take all the cards and shuffle them a bit like this. I also shuffle them like this. See? I can also shuffle like this. I'd even let you shuffle them, you know. Very good. Okay, that's enough. It's enough. See if I get it or not. You already knew how to shuffle, right?
Yes.
Now, if I don't get it now because of shuffling like this, well, it's the same. If I don't get it, it doesn't matter. The trick consists of a bet. I will pass cards here and put them on the tablecloth, see? And when I pass your card, I will lift it and I'll put it here. And for this, I bet, well, an ice cream. Okay?
Okay.
Let's see. If what happens, I lift the card if I put it here, and I'm going to win 4 ice creams. Let's see. And in case I don't get it, well, I suppose the ice creams are on me. But I think I'm going to get it. It's got to be soon. This one, no. Not this one. Not this one. I'm sure it'll come out soon. It's got to come out soon. Okay, here. Here we are. The next card I lift up is gonna be, it's your card. And I'm gonna put it here. And one. You all bet an ice cream, right?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
And one. As I'm hungry, I'm really hungry. I'm gonna bet 2. Okay? 1, 2, and 3. 2 ice creams if the next card is yours. Is it this one?
2 ice cream.
I owe you the ice cream.
Yeah! Truki-chan! Well, so you're surprised, right? You thought you were gonna beat me, huh? Well, no, because this is a trick that later I'll explain to you, but now I'm gonna do another. With some pencils, see? They're the same. The only thing that changes is the color. And so, I want to give you the pencils, yeah? And I'm gonna get up, okay? And I'm gonna turn around, okay? And you're gonna give me a pencil, anyone that you want, and you're gonna put it in my hand. The color you want, and you give it to me like this. Hide the others. Good.
Yes.
And now I'm gonna try to concentrate in order to guess which is the pencil by touching it and holding it firmly. That's it. I think now I have it. Yeah, that's it. Okay, take the pencil back. Yep.
I hide it?
Hide it. Put them all on the table. Yep. And now they're all on the table. I'm going to try and look and the pencil that you gave me is the red one. Is that the one? I guess perfectly. Yeah. Good. So now we have 2 tricks. I see that you find them pretty interesting.
Yes.
No? You're going to learn them. Good. Okay, now we're going to give the explanation of the betting game, huh? You are going to be eternally thanking me for showing you this game. Huh? Look, it's a very simple trick. What you have to do is a bit of preparation for this game, which is you find a card that's easy to memorize. In this case, the 2 of spades, which is easy for me to remember, or the ace of hearts, and you put it on the top of the pack,
Yes.
the first one.
Then you choose it
Yeah, now you'll see. Look carefully at what I've done, okay? I put the card
on the top.
on top, and now I tell you that I'm going to play a trick, in which I'm going to make a bet with you. Yeah? I tell you to cut the pack approximately where you want.
Okay.
Look what happens. And now, take the card that you've cut. Which card is it?
The two of spades.
Show it to the camera. It's the two of spades. Of course, now we know ourselves, which is the card, that we've already memorized. And then we'll do all the comedy that we have to do, which is very important, and we'll win the bet, yeah? Does anyone dare to have a go? Nico, are you prepared to have a go?
Me.
Yeah? And you too? Okay, well, we'll start with you, because you're ready, and then we'll do it with Nico. So let's begin. You have to take a card, whichever you want, memorize it. For example, take any old card that you like. Oh, I don't know, the Ace of Hearts. This one, and you put it on the top, and we play the game, okay? Very good. It's very important that you explain it to us well, Let's continue.
Cut the pack.
But why? We're going to play a trick, no? It's important that you explain it as well.
Yes, but now I don't know.
Oh.
Okay, very easy.
Nico, give her a hand. Come on, Nico, give her a hand.
Okay, one of you three got the pack.
That's it. Good boy. You're doing very well. That's right. Now you have to put this pile on top of this one, okay? Yeah? The magician has to do it. The one who's doing the trick. In this case, Nico's put the pile here. Yeah? No. If you put this one, no, because it's the one that you have to cut. On top here. There you are. Okay.
Take this card here.
It must be the card of the cut pack. Nobody must know which it is. Right or wrong? You're a bit sneaky because you know. But anyway, nobody knows. Nobody knows which it is, and you have to say it. It's very important to explain it, I mean, take the card, this one here that nobody knows which it is, but you do, and Nico too. But the rest don't know. Okay? So what do? We take the card here, and look at it, and then what do?
We will put it back.
We put it back where it was. Okay. Let's see what we're going to do if they want to win the bet. It's clear to them. Okay? And now what?
Shuffle the pack.
Now shuffle.
Now shuffle the pack. Very good, Carlotta. Very good, Carlotta. Pay attention. Very good skill you have. You're shuffling the cards well. And now what?
Well, now when the card is coming out, I'm going to take it and I'm going to put it like this.
Very good. It looks like she's got it very clear. Okay, let's look at the cards. But shall we place a bet or not?
No.
Or...
Yes.
For you, yes. Okay, of course. Well, let's bet a sunflower seed. From a bag of pips. Just one is spicy enough. Okay? If you want, we can bet more things, more pips.
2.
2 pips, okay. 3 pips. How incredibly generous you are. I can see 3 pips. She's not going to guess this step. She won't guess it. Very good. You have to continue speaking, It's very important. And what we were saying at the beginning is that you have to look at everyone in the eyes and say, let's see.
No, I can't remember what it was.
You don't remember which one it was, Sure.
I'm sure it was a red one.
It was a red one, sure.
Can I do it?
Yeah. Sure, have a look.
I really didn't remember.
Okay, so why has this happened? Because you have to practice a lot before. True? Now we've just learned the trick, and it's very difficult to do it because there are a lot of steps.
I would remember if it was an ace.
Well, then next time you can prepare an ace. Yeah? And you memorize one that you'll later remember well, okay? Let's see how Carlotta does. Let's go. It's important that you explain it well to us, clearly step by step what you're going to do, because if you don't, we won't know what you're going to do, and maybe you'll make all the cars disappear, or make us disappear, or the whole house, and just imagine how bad that'd be, okay? Okay.
Okay. So one of you cut the pack.
Cut the pack.
The pack.
Good.
Now. Okay.
Okay.
I'm not going to look, and you will have to take this card that nobody knows which it is, and show it to everybody, and then put it back where it was.
Very good, Carlotta. Very good. Did you see? Which was it? Oh, yeah.
Ready?
We're ready.
Okay. Now somebody has to shuffle the pack.
Good. Good. It's important, Carlotta, that you let the people know that the trick may not work for you. So you can say something like, I might not get it, but it doesn't matter. I'm going to try anyway. So they're still going to think that you're not going to get it, okay? You see? You could be like this for, I don't know, an hour and a
That's it.
half.
It's possible it doesn't work. When I see the card, I'm going to pick it up. Okay?
Yeah, start here. That's right, so that they'll see it come up. Huh? Yeah? Very good. Very good, Carlotta. Shall we bet something? Or
No, not me, not me.
Nobody's betting anything.
A
What
piece
are
of
we?
paper.
A piece of paper. A piece of paper, it all depends on, because if it's a piece.
Plain.
Plain. Okay. Okay. Let's see, it seems that you know what you're doing. Concentrating very well. Let's see. What is the card? Yeah.
Don't know if it's going to work.
Now, sure, she's not going to get it.
No.
She doesn't have a chance. Are you sure we didn't bet something? Well, piece of paper.
No, no.
Look
Wait.
at that.
Maybe after this card? Yes.
The next
Yes.
card that comes up.
The next one I'm going to guess. Is it this one?
Very good. Very good. Bravo. Look at that. As you've seen, the pencils have to be the same.
Yes.
Exactly the same. Huh? See? But of different colours. What we'll do is, you take the pencils, and I turn round, and you put one in my hand. The colour that you choose is the one that I'm going to guess, okay? Pay attention. I turn round, and now I speak to you, and I tell you that I'm touching it, but what I'm doing, look carefully what I'm doing with the pencil, is I'm colouring myself here. See? See? I put some colour here, huh? And after, without turning round, I take the pencil again, look, and I put it with the others. Put them on top. I turn around, and now what I do is I say that I'm going to try and guess which it is. The moment I go like this, I see that it's green. I concentrate, and explain that it's a colour that's similar to one that you see in the mountains, in the meadows. It's the colour green. Have you seen it? Yeah? Are you going to do it as well? Look carefully, eh? You'll see that it looks good. And this one is the same one as before.
Yes, but when you do like this, they can see you.
Were you paying attention
No,
at the beginning?
no, but
You weren't paying
no,
attention.
No.
You can't imagine
No.
it.
Of course, I'm not
No, no, no.
surprised. You can't
No.
analyze.
You don't pay attention.
You can't imagine it. Very good. The class is coming to its end. But before we finish, first I'd like to show you some of the tricks of the second level. And I'm going to do a very special trick for you. And I'm going to eat the olives. But not with my mouth, but through my head. Pay attention. I'm going to take an olive, I put it here, and I do chas. Ugh. Mm. 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 Mm-hmm. Mm. 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 They're very good, eh? Mm. Oh. Mm. And I eat an olive. Well, to do the olive trick, what you have to have is an olive stone. That's to say, you need to have eaten an olive and put the stone under your tongue. Huh? Then we explained that we're going to do a trick with an olive. Eh? That we're going to pass it through our head and that it's going to come out of our mouth. As you can see, I already have the olive stone. I've already got it in the mouth. I'm going to take an olive, but as we did before with the coin, remember? We go like this. It gives the impression that I've taken the olive. I have it here. I crush it. I chew it. It's very tasty. I take out the olive stone. Okay? I take the olive stone here. If I put it like this, no, because you can see that there isn't anything here. But here, really quickly, 1, 2, and 3, the olive comes out. Now remember that before the trick, you have to put an olive stone in your mouth. After, you pretend to take an olive from the plate and crush it with your head. And finally, you take out the olive stone that you'd hidden in your mouth, as if you'd just eaten the olive. I'm afraid that's all for level 1. See you soon. Oh, by the way, I think I've forgotten to feed my pet. See you in level 2. Bye-bye. If you want to get hold of level 2 or level 1, for example, to give a present to a friend, send us a card, a fax, or an email, and for only €11.95 plus €2 postage, we'll send the DVD straight to your door. Pay on delivery.